Hello, good morning. How is everyone doing today? I am a little stuffed up, a little gunky, and running slow. So I got me some lemon and ginger tea, doing its thing. I will survive. But today is a great day to seek guidance. So let's see what the runes and the cards tell us, shall we? You feel like a good one. Oh, nice! Fehu! That's an auspicious rune. That's a good rune for today. Morning, Arna. Hello. Yeah, I'm getting sick, unfortunately, which is great. I'll be honest, I'm probably going to like power down some NyQuil next couple of days. I do have an alarm set to wake me up to do these. It's actually been good to help me set up a routine. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Clear out the energy from sitting overnight. Remove yesterday's energy and focus on the question at hand. How will day go? And to that answer we have the Queen of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Spicy day. See, the King of Wands is one of those cards I don't bump into often. So I'm gonna definitely need to look at that one. But the Queen of Cups is a very emotional, caring, feminine figure. And the Knight of Pentacles is the most steadfast of the knights, sturdy and trustworthy. And because it's the peak of the wands, I have a sneaking suspicion that instability is going to have something to do with the king. But we'll see. Alright. The knight is actually the furthest up, so we will do this short. Pardon me. Efficiency. Productivity. Routine. Excuse me. Hardworking, diligent, devoted to the task at hand. without need for outer reward or glory. Cautious, not given to wildness or risk, mind in the service of nature, with the kind of people who know how to tame an alligator. And by that, I mean, know how to work with an alligator so they look tame. Because you can't actually tame a wild animal. No, not Queen of Loving, intuitive, tender-hearted, intensity, love, the ability to feel and act in tandem, may represent creative artist or creativity itself. Indicate love of all forms, healing or protection in some difficult situation. Having the queen after the tower yesterday is actually very beneficial. Because the tower leaves Rune. Like I told my roommate yesterday, because he saw the tower and he's like, I'm making garlic bread. We need garlic bread. And I'm like, I appreciate the energy, but I'm gonna save my garlic bread for tomorrow. He's like, why? Because the tower always leaves rubble and I hate cleanup. He's like, yeah, that's fair. So I have like a whole loaf of garlic bread in the refrigerator waiting for me after stream. That is my snack today. Because I do nothing by half measures. Motivation. Leadership. Entrepreneurs. When my cat gets excited, she does this thing where she takes off running and meows while she's running. So the meow transforms into this weird growl thing. And she does that at random. It's like the zoomies take her, but she also wants to communicate. So meow goes into murr. And she just did it, and I'm like, where'd it go? You doing good? Oh, she decided she was hungry. So she ran from my room to the kitchen to get food. Okay. Never question cats, y'all. They're a weird, esoteric critter. It's worse than I thought. The rune for the day is Fehu, wealth or cattle. Abundance, luck, energy. For I finished that right as the music shifted. I did not intend to do that, but I love when it works out like that because it sounds really cool. Abundance, luck, energy, foresight, fertility, creation. Fehu is a force of good. Positivity, security, literally creation. It is a positive energy, which is really good. Especially after the negative ass reading we had yesterday. The theme is the Queen of Cups. Loving, intuitive, tender-hearted. Intensity, love, the ability to feel and act in tandem. May represent a creative artist or creativity itself. Can also indicate love of all forms. She has decided to have the zoomies. Healing or protection in some difficult situation. The Queen wraps her arms around you to keep you safe with her heart. Love, compassion, kindness. That is the Queen of Cups in her entirety. There is no malicious bone in her body. She is loving. She is kind. And that's it. She will take on the world for you so that you will have to take on no pain. I respect that. Things that will hinder us today is the King of Wands. Motivation, leadership, entrepreneurship. An elder, very strong and confident. May be impatient with those who act or think slowly and who cannot stand up to their tendency to take charge. There's no guile or ill will, however, just a powerful aura. A confident, demanding boss. The King of Wands, as a juxtaposition to the Queen of Cups, is that person who comes in like a thunderstorm, changes the course of everything around them, and then looks at you and goes, I believe you guys can do this, and just leaves. No one ceded authority to him or them. No one said, hey, can you help us? They just came in and took over. It is their natural state. And on some level, they get annoyed with that. They want someone to push back. They want someone to challenge them and say, hey, look, no, we're not doing it your way. We're doing it this way. Because they want an equal, not a subordinate. It's a king looking for another king. However, they don't mean to do it. There's no reason to get mad at them for doing it. It's just their native state. They don't even think about it. They just come in and take over. They've done it for so long, they don't know how to stop. Not a bad thing on a small scale. But it becomes a blight because people begin to rely on you for that come in and take over energy. A good example of that is actually the running joke of two introverts trying to figure out what to do, and their extrovert friend shows up. And it's like, yay, I don't have to make a decision. And there's the problem. Yay, I don't have to make a decision. Things that will help us today is the Knight of Pentacles. You almost have a full suit here. Efficiency, productivity, routine, hardworking, diligent, devoted to the task at hand, without need for outer reward or glory. Cautious, not giving to wildness or risk. Mind in the service of nature without ego. The Knight of Pentacles is the guy who digs his heels in, ducks his head, and gets his work done. He or she doesn't care if they get recognized for their hard work. They don't want to be bothered with accolades and rewards and glory and medals, and all they want is to do their job. They have a job, they want to do it. Doesn't matter how good they are at it, they just want to be left alone to do their job. You joke, Arna, but I see a lot of you in the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is that guy who's sitting there in his cubicle and he just wishes his boss would stop coming in every 20 minutes and going, "You're doing a good job today." Or people would stop going, "Hey, we're having a pizza party." Or, "Hey, did you hear? There's a position opening up higher up in the company." The Knight of Pentacles just wants to do their work and go home. And it's not because they don't want to do good. It's because they know they're doing good. So how does one even begin to translate this? All right. So, the rune for today again is Fehu. Queen of Cups, King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Here's what I got. One day builds off the next. Yesterday's hindrance is today's asset. Emotions are not inherently bad. With the rubble of the tower settling, it's time to assess and address. Don't go into someone else's house and tell them what to fix before getting yourself set first. Humble yourself and do what you must. And do what must be done. What must be done is cleaning up. Yesterday's revelation is today's path forward. Change is a multi-step process and you can do it. Let's see what tomorrow brings together with a clear conscience. I have some stuff I need to clean up. Some things I need to address that good old tower over there made me realize yesterday. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys don't have as much work to do as I do. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. It's gonna take me a while to clean up the emotional fallout. But I'll survive. I will start forward. I'm not gonna give up. And as the cards tend to with me, this is for the best. So, it is with a heavy heart and a congested nose that I say, take care of yourself. Stay safe out there. Have a great day. All right? Make it what you need it to be, because it's your house of cards. Make sure it doesn't tumble. I will catch you guys in the next one. All right.